You don't know what's going to happen. That's it. That's the whole problem. No bad news yet, no confirmation, just silence. And somehow, that silence feels worse than the truth. Why does not knowing hurt more than knowing? Problem deep dive. They haven't texted back. The results aren't in yet. The meeting is tomorrow, not today. And your mind has already imagined every possible ending, most of them bad. You're not being dramatic. You're not worrying for no reason. You're living inside a nervous system that often treats the unknown the same way it treats a threat. Psychologists call this intolerance of uncertainty, a tendency to experience unpredictable situations as especially distressing. For some people, not knowing isn't merely uncomfortable, it feels unsafe. Reframe. You are not broken for feeling this way. Your brain isn't malfunctioning. It's doing the job it evolved to do. For most of human history, uncertainty often meant danger, a rustling bush, an unfamiliar sound in the dark, a missing member of the group. The people who prepared for the worst were often the ones who survived. Your brain inherited that ancient strategy, not because it wants you to suffer, because it wants you to stay alive. What once protected humans from predators now reacts to unanswered messages, medical test results, and uncertain futures. The environment changed. The wiring didn't. Psychological mechanism. Here's what's happening beneath the surface. Your brain is constantly trying to predict what happens next. Neuroscientists call this predictive processing. Instead of simply reacting to the world, your brain builds expectations before events even happen. When life follows a familiar pattern, those predictions work. Your nervous system relaxes. But when there's no clear answer, the prediction fails, and the brain dislikes unfinished predictions. The amygdala, the brain's threat detection system, often responds before facts arrive. It doesn't wait for certainty. It reacts to ambiguity itself. So your mind starts filling in the missing pieces, usually with the worst-case scenario. Not because it's accurate, because preparing for danger has historically been safer than ignoring it. Your brain isn't trying to predict happiness. It's trying to avoid surprise. Practical framework. So, what do you do when your mind keeps turning uncertainty into catastrophe? 1. Name the uncertainty. Instead of inventing an answer, simply say, I don't know what will happen yet. Accepting uncertainty is often healthier than replacing it with fear. 2. Don't rush to close the story. Your brain craves conclusions, but not every unanswered question needs an immediate answer. Sometimes, the healthiest response is allowing the page to remain unfinished. 3. Separate possibility from probability. Ask yourself, is this outcome merely possible, or is it actually likely? Your imagination can create endless possibilities. Reality usually chooses only one. 4. Return to the present. Notice your breathing. Feel your feet on the floor. Listen to the sounds around you. Your thoughts live in tomorrow. Your body lives here. Grounding yourself reminds your nervous system which one is real. 5. Practice small uncertainties. Leave a message unanswered for a little while. Try something without knowing exactly how it will go. Each small experience teaches your brain that uncertainty doesn't automatically become danger. Over time, confidence grows not from controlling the future, but from surviving the unknown. Integration. Here's the simplest way to understand it. Your brain isn't truly afraid of bad outcomes. It's uncomfortable with unfinished ones. An unanswered question creates an open loop, and your mind desperately wants to close it. Once you recognize that, you stop confusing "I don't know" with something is wrong. Those are not the same thing. You don't need to know the ending to be okay today. The discomfort you feel isn't proof that danger is coming. It's an ancient prediction system trying to protect you from a future it cannot see. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is leave the future unwritten, to stand in uncertainty without rushing to fear. Because not every unknown is a warning. Sometimes, it's simply the place where your next chapter begins.